These creatures wiped out Mars millions of years ago. If we let it get to Earth,
we'll risk all human life.
Let's kill the thing.
Was Mars realigned by aliens?
On August 12th, NASA's Curiosity rover arrived at Mars and touched down on Martian soil. The Curiosity rover navigated across the Martian landscape on a primary mission to explore the Martian crust, whilst collecting soil samples for analysis and on a quest to unveil the secrets hidden beneath the rust-colored surface of the red planet. The rover's astounding revelations came in the form of ancient lake beds deep within Gale Crater, uncovering signs of a bygone era when water flowed freely. As it traversed the crater's surface, it encountered sedimentary rock layers bearing testimony to the presence of a substantial body of water in the past. These layers, etched in the Martian crust, whispered tales of an ancient, habitable environment.
We know there was once liquid water on the surface of Mars. We know there are organics on the surface of Mars. And so all signs point to the surface of Mars 3.5 to 4 billion years ago being a habitable planet.
The rover's exploring an area called the Jezero Crater. Billions of years ago, it was a huge lake. You can clearly see a river running into it. And this gives you an idea of what it once would have looked like. If we zoom in, this coloured area shows where the river met the lake, depositing sediment to create a delta.
But the rover's revelations didn't stop there. It stumbled upon clay minerals, a treasure trove of evidence suggesting that this region had once harbored conditions conducive to life. These minerals hinted at the possibility of a watery past, where the Martian crust had preserved the signatures of an environment capable of nurturing simple life forms. Curiosity's pursuit of knowledge didn't end with geological features. It delved into the very composition of the Martian soil, revealing a complex tapestry of minerals and chemical elements. This comprehensive analysis provided vital insights into the planet's surface chemistry, enabling scientists to piece together the puzzle of Mars' history and evolution. Moreover, the rover detected the presence of organic molecules, the building blocks of life. Though the discovery fell short of confirming the existence of life itself, it ignited hope that Mars might have once fostered conditions favorable for the emergence of life. These findings were like cryptic messages etched in the Martian crust, leaving tantalizing clues for future missions. But perhaps one of Curiosity's most captivating discoveries was the evidence of xenon-129, a radioactive isotope that is a byproduct of nuclear weapon exposure. This shocking discovery left a questionable doubt that our red planetary friend's life form at a point, somewhat 300 million years ago, was obliterated from the ideal alien nuclear weapon, which has left a puzzling question in the mind of scientists. Did aliens nuke Mars? Or what could have led to its presence on Mars? In the tumultuous years following World War II, as the world grappled with the dawn of the atomic age, an unprecedented event unfolded in the remote deserts of the American Southwest. It was a time when the mushroom clouds of nuclear tests frequently pierced the sky, leaving their indelible marks on both history and the environment. Yet, amidst the colossal detonations and seismic upheavals, a peculiar and invisible signature was left behind, one that would be uncovered in the aftermath of those cataclysmic moments. One of the remarkable byproducts of atomic bomb tests, particularly those involving fission bombs, is the release of xenon isotopes into the atmosphere. Xenon, a noble gas, played an unusual role in these man-made infernos. The immense energy generated during nuclear explosions was more than enough to induce nuclear reactions within the atmosphere, resulting in the formation of various radioactive xenon isotopes. As these isotopes were created and then subsequently released into the atmosphere, they began their journeys, carried by wind currents and atmospheric circulation. In the aftermath of these tests, traces of radioactive xenon began to disperse across the globe. These isotopes, invisible to the naked eye, circulated through the atmosphere and gradually settled down onto Earth's surface. Scientists, particularly those involved in nuclear weapons monitoring and verification, were keenly aware of this phenomenon.
2006 and 2009 we detected 2 nuclear tests done by North Korea, and there are as far as 8,000 kilometers, but these stations are so sensitive that we get very good seismograms.
Xenon isotopes were unique, identifiable signatures of nuclear explosions. Their presence, even in minuscule quantities, served as unequivocal evidence of secret atomic tests, providing crucial data for international monitoring agencies. The careful monitoring of xenon isotopes on Earth was part of a broader effort to ensure compliance with international treaties banning nuclear testing. Detection of these isotopes also contributed to the refinement of nuclear explosion detection techniques and helped pinpoint the origin of illicit nuclear tests. This invisible atmospheric echo of nuclear tests highlighted the far-reaching consequences of humanity's venture into nuclear technology. While the mushroom clouds captured the world's attention, the xenon signatures left behind silently underscored the critical importance of monitoring and verifying international agreements, ultimately working to safeguard the future of our fragile planet in an age of atomic power.
It's the first point, the first call that our station operators, our NDC, for any issue that they're dealing with regard to operating and maintaining the system. That's where they come in, and then to talk about the problem that they're facing on a daily basis. And not only this, we monitor everything that's happening in the field with regard to our monitoring facilities. So it's basically the center where we check the health of the system.
The implications of finding Xenon-129 on Mars were profound. It was as if a chemical time capsule had been unearthed, offering insights into the planet's bygone volcanic fervor.
The Mars Curiosity rover found that the abundance of Xenon-129 is much higher than what we see here on Earth. What process is creating this enhanced abundance of xenons?
There is no other process that can create such a xenon spectrum.
This rare isotope suggested that Mars had experienced a tumultuous geological past, with volcanic eruptions spewing gases into the atmosphere. Yet, the story of Xenon-129 was not limited to Mars' ancient volcanism. It had implications for understanding the planet's loss of atmosphere.
On Mars, there's just none of that tectonic activity. The crust is one big solid plate, and so if there's a hot spot, it just sits there and builds and builds and builds, and you get a bigger and bigger and bigger volcano. And that's why Olympus Mons is so huge.
On a cosmic scale, Mars had a less substantial gravitational pull than Earth, allowing lighter elements to escape more easily into space. Xenon-129, as an inert noble gas, remained behind. Its presence was a sign that Mars had undergone significant atmospheric changes, making it an ideal subject for the study of planetary evolution. In essence, the discovery of Xenon-129 on Mars presented a conundrum and a challenge. The story of Mars' transformation from a dynamic, potentially habitable world to the arid, barren planet we see today remains a cosmic puzzle waiting to be solved. The implications of this noble gas's presence transcended its small atomic structure, reaching into the very heart of Mars' geological and atmospheric history, and spurring scientists to delve deeper into the captivating narratives hidden within the Martian regolith. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click on the subscribe button and hit the notification icon to turn on post notifications so you won't miss more videos. The presence of Xenon-129 in the Martian crust was a testament to the planet's ancient past. It revealed a time when Mars was a place of geological fervor, with molten rock and gases surging from its depths. Volcanic eruptions were not merely an abstract concept but a tangible reality, shaping the very landscape we now scrutinize with rovers and orbiters. This rare isotope, forged through nuclear reactions in the seething heart of Mars' ancient volcanoes, spoke of an era long past when the planet's atmosphere was filled with gases that contributed to the formation of Xenon-129. But it was more than a relic of a volcanic legacy. It was a key to understanding Mars' atmospheric evolution. As scientists pieced together the puzzle of Mars' geological history, Xenon-129's presence signaled that the planet had undergone significant atmospheric changes. It was a reminder that Mars, with its lower gravity compared to Earth, had seen lighter elements escape into the cosmic void, leaving behind this noble gas as a time capsule of its transformation. In the presence of Xenon-129, Mars' complex narrative unfolded, a discovery that offered insights into planetary evolution, the mechanisms behind atmospheric changes, and the remarkable geological processes that shaped Mars into the enigmatic world it is now. As humanity's exploration of Mars continues, Xenon-129 stands as a symbol of our unending curiosity and the profound secrets that celestial bodies hold. It is a reminder that even in the quiet, lifeless expanses of our solar system, there are hidden stories waiting to be uncovered. Xenon-129, in its atomic simplicity, invites us to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos and to delve deeper into the intricate narratives that planets like Mars silently hold beneath their surface.
The presence of certain elements on Mars indicate that there was a nuclear explosion or explosions on the surface of Mars at some point in the planet's history. Historically, if you look at pictures and listen to first-hand accounts of the explosion of the bombs at Nagasaki and Hiroshima, it's the same sort of thing. No crater, but massive explosion, massive expanse of energy, total destruction, everything in that energy's path.
This could turn our concept of Mars completely on its head.
If this happened that Mars was attacked by aliens, it happened when there was virtually no intelligent life on Earth, so they wouldn't have noticed us. But the question remains, now that we're here, are they coming back?
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Your support helps us reach more people with our content. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates.